What's going on, guys? Austin Zay back here with another YouTube video. And in this video, you probably saw how I'm gonna make 100 grand by moving into this house for 6 months, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and break everything down for you. If you are brand new to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you would just go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. But this house right behind me, I actually wholesaled for $375,000 to a flipper, okay? Now, I know the flipper very well, and the flipper is actually currently flipping it right now. And I'm gonna show you in the interior here in just a minute what they've gotten done so far, okay? So basically, what it looks and feels like is I sold it to them and I'm like, okay, they're gonna flip it, you know, whatever, right? And then I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, it's right by my new office. I need somewhere to live, kind of in the interim right now. And so I was like, maybe I'll just buy it back from them and do a master bedroom addition, okay? And then create even more equity in the property, refinance it, and then turn it into a rental property, okay? Because again, it is just for the interim. So I'm gonna break everything down in this video. If you haven't already, again, I would appreciate if you would smash the like button and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So look, this is not my forever home by any stretch of the imagination, okay? But it is a good deal, right? I sold it, I wholesaled it, I already made money on the deal, right? So now, you know, buying it back at I think I'm buying it back at $475. It's currently worth like $510, and once I do the master addition, it'll be worth over $600,000, okay? Probably somewhere like $625,000. If I add square footage to the property, I'm gonna turn it in from, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom right now, and by adding the master, it'll be a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, okay? Which again, you know, adds a ton of value, right? So I'm gaining a ton of equity in the property. I live here, it's my primary for, you know, 6 months, and then I end up going ahead and renting it out, which is just a great idea, right? It's just another property I get to add to the rental portfolio, okay? So I'm willing to live in a house like this in order to cheat the system a little bit, right? In order to save money, because, you know, I've lived so much of my life spending all kinds of money, right? Like literally just blowing money and throwing money down the drain in rent and living in penthouses and whatever the case is. And I'll tell you, if you're young watching the video, it is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to throw money down the drain. It just doesn't. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm at a point now where I just want to own a bunch of real estate, right? And so I'll live in a house every 6 months, I'll move, you know, until I have a family, until I have kids. It doesn't matter where I live, it's just me and a dog, right? So if I can save a bunch of money while remodeling multiple properties over and over and over again, then that is exactly what I'll do. It's literally house hacking 101. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the interior of the property. We're like midway, I would say, done with the property. We did a little bitty addition so far. We did a laundry room addition, but I'm also gonna be doing a master bedroom addition, and I'll show you that here in just a minute, okay? So, so far, you know, basically haven't done a whole lot with the front yard. You know, again, we're gonna keep it really simple because I'm gonna add this one to the rental portfolio. So we're just gonna do all new gravel out here. We're gonna get rid of all these trees. We're gonna gravel all this right here, do new pavers and stuff like that. And we're gonna make it look really good, okay? So let's just go ahead in here. So we just walked through the front door, and we've actually, I'll show you what it looked like a little bit before, but basically, so far we've done all new paint, we've done new baseboards, we've done new LVP flooring, and we've really just kind of touched it up a little bit, okay? Nothing crazy. We obviously did the new lights. So this one-car garage actually came all the way in, and it was a really long one-car garage. So what we did is we actually poured a little slab of concrete, okay? We made the one-car garage a little bit shorter. We put the hot water heater out here. We did like nice baseboards out here. We retextured the garage, okay, repainted it. Again, with the slab of concrete, we added the door frame, and then now this turned into an actual laundry room. So you'll actually have a washer and dryer here, and then you have, you know, a little wall here to obviously separate the living room, you know, the kitchen from the laundry room, and then you have the kitchen, okay? So again, in the kitchen, just, you know, new white shaker cabinets, you know, nothing too crazy there. And then we have obviously the French doors here. So the master bedroom addition, again, like I was saying, we're gonna go from 1,250 square feet to roughly, okay, I'm going to add roughly 600 square feet to the property. So do the math really quick. Okay? If you're watching the video and you've ever wanted to figure out a way to make money in real estate, right? You want to make money flipping. You want to make money wholesaling. You want to buy a bunch of rental properties, whatever it is. What I love about real estate is I can do the math, right? So when I look at a deal, I can look at it and say, well, how can I add value to the property, right? Like, what can I do? And I can see it, I can touch it, I can smell it, I can taste it, okay? So right here, we're gonna blow this out, okay? There's gonna be another entryway over there, and we're gonna blow this out all the way out here, and this will be the master bedroom, okay? So the master bedroom is gonna come way out here, and it'll be like another 600 square feet. Now, there'll be a master bedroom, there'll also be a bathroom, okay? A big bathroom and a master closet and everything like that, right? So essentially what you'll end up having is you'll have a 1,900 or 1,950 roughly square foot house. Okay, so again, 375, we're gonna do probably 50,000 or 60,000 in renovations as is, and then another 70,000 in, maybe 75,000, okay, give or take, in the master addition. So we'll be all into this property for, look, just for simple math, say we're all into the property for like a little above 500, say like 5.25, maybe 550 even by the time we're all said and done, okay? And again, those numbers might not make a ton of sense to you. You have holding costs, you have closing costs, you have a ton of stuff, right? You have realtor costs, holding costs, closing costs, all kinds of stuff, okay? So you do the math, right? And you look at a deal and you say, okay, if I factor everything in, right? Closing costs, holding costs, realtor costs, you know, addition costs, I got to get this thing permitted. I got to wait 3 months to get it permitted, right? I got to do everything, you know, you're all in for whatever the number is. Now, what is the property worth, right? So this particular property, no HOA, will end up being worth roughly $725,000 when it's all said and done. So there's give or take 125 to 150,000 in total potential profit, okay? Again, these are really simple numbers, but I want you to understand that in real estate, I can look at it, I can see it, I can do the math, and I know that I can make money. Now, for me, this will be a great rental property, okay? It is a higher price point, but I'm actually gonna live here for like 6 months, because why the heck not? And then I'm going to rent it out, I'm gonna add it to the rental portfolio and keep turning and burning. My goal is to acquire at least, at a very minimum, another 20 rental properties, single family rental properties in 2022, okay? Again, at a minimum. That's if I don't go raise a bunch of capital and start a fund and things like that, which is a whole nother video. If you want me to talk more about it, I'd love to, right? Go ahead and drop in the comment section down below. So check this backyard out. So I'll show you what it looked like before just the other day, but there was trees all along here. There was a tree in that corner, a tree over here, and we're actually gonna basically demo the whole thing. So all of this is coming out, all the pavers are coming out, all the rocks are coming out. Everything essentially is coming out of the backyard, okay? And then I'm actually gonna leave the horseshoe thing. Again, we're gonna rent this thing out eventually, so they'll like this. I'm gonna redo it all, make it look good, the horseshoes. And then we're gonna do a big putting green right here, okay? So this will be a big putting green. Make sure you subscribe and I'll show you what this looks like here very soon. A big putting green, a bunch of synthetic turf, all new rock, all new gravel. And again, we repainted it, new air conditioner, new roof, new everything, okay? Let's go ahead and go check out the bathrooms. I'm gonna show you what those look like, and then we'll wrap up the video. So here's the bottom line, right? You're looking to get into real estate, you've gotta find good deals, right? Everybody's like, Austin, how do you know, it's like nothing else matters if you don't get the deal, right? I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, look, the acquisition is the most important thing in real estate, right? If you can't acquire a deal below market value, then there's no money to be made on the deal. Had we not gotten this deal for $375, we wouldn't have made any money on it, right? If I overpaid on the deal to begin with, then none of this would be happening, right? We wouldn't be able to make any money. So you've got to get the deal at the right number so that when you do the value add, when you do the addition, when you remodel it, you can actually make a profit, okay? So here's one of the bathrooms right here, okay? And it's gonna be super echoey in here. But guys, you know, just real simple, okay? This is cheap to do. So to do tile like this is cheap. To do the subway tile is really cheap. I think we just resurfaced the bathtub, okay? So we took it and we re-epoxied the bathtub. Okay, I know it's really loud in here, but it is what it is. Smash the like button if you haven't already, okay? So, and then in here, again, we're just gonna do carpet. We're gonna keep it really simple. We added the plug-in, guys, the little details so somebody can hang their TV right here. You've got to do little stuff like that. And then we did like the really cool, again, this is cheap. This is not expensive because it's going to be a rental property, right? So I'm not going to go too above and beyond. I want to make it nice for my tenant, but I don't want to go too above and beyond because I don't need to, right? Like, I want to be able to rent this thing for $3,000 or $3,200 or $3,300 or $3,500 a month when it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,000 square feet in a phenomenal location with an RV gate, right? And my mortgage is, $2,200 a month, okay? So I've got $1,000 a month in cash flow, okay? Cash flow positive, okay? And then I own this joint free and clear. See, a lot of people are talking about the BRRRR. If you're still watching the video, I would like to know your thought down below. Do you believe in the BRRRR, okay? Or do you believe in owning a bunch of rental property free and clear, right? So for me, I'm gonna create a bunch of equity in this deal, and I'm probably not gonna refi. A lot of people are like, Austin, refi, pull your cash back out, bro. Buy another property, buy another deal with the cash. I'm like, I'd rather have a company that pumps out cash consistently so I can buy my next deal with the cash that I have from my company. I can leave this cash in the deal so it gets paid off even sooner by the tenant, okay? So eventually I can own 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000 rental properties in cash, unencumbered. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build real wealth, in my humble opinion. A lot of people are going to comment down below and be like, Austin, you got to refi, bro. You could do it way faster if you do the BRRRR. You could pull your cash back out of every deal. But then you end up with a big fat portfolio with a bunch of debt. Okay, you end up with a portfolio with 1,000 properties, good for you, but you've got 80% debt on your portfolio, right? And I want a portfolio with 20% debt or no debt at all, okay? So look, the bathroom's real simple. We're gonna do probably glass right here. I can't imagine that's gonna stay wide open. If it is, we're gonna have a problem, and that'll look really good, okay? So new closet doors, obviously. And guys, let me know what you think down below. Again, really, really simple project, okay? Nothing crazy. So again, 3-2 right now. And guys, we were able to knock this whole project out in probably right at a month by the time we're all said and done, okay? So again, a month to do a project like this, not a big, that's obviously not including the addition because we got to get the permits and everything like that. And then we have to actually build the addition, right? We got to pour the slab and do all that. So that'll take a little bit of extra time, but it will be livable in less than a month, okay? So if you've ever wanted to get into real estate, okay, you can get into real estate in less than a month. And if you know what you're doing, right, you got to get contractors, obviously. You got to get subcontractors. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be able to buy the deal. But you can do this thing, okay? This is not complicated, right? What I would recommend, though, is if I was just getting into real estate, I'd start wholesaling. Here's the beautiful thing. We're wholesaling right now 30 to 50 properties a month at a minimum. My goal is to wholesale 100 properties a month. I'm going to build a massive flipping team where our goal is to just cherry pick the best wholesale deals that we want on a monthly basis and then flip them, and then cherry pick the best flips that we flip and add them to the rental portfolio because we're generating so much cash flow, okay? So again, this is just my thought as to how a guy should do real estate. I'd love to hear your thought in the comments section down below. If you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just take a moment and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And again, I'm here to help. Like, if there's anything I could do, we're real estate agents. I'm an agent in Arizona. We do all things real estate. We own property, we flip, we wholesale, obviously. My goal is to get into development, into multifamily, into syndication, and everything of the sort. Obviously, I want to vertically integrate all aspects of the real estate industry, okay? So that's obviously my goal. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. My name is Austin Zabak. We make a ton of cool content on this channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.